Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I am Priscilla. I am the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity on Instagram. If you are not following me already, please go ahead and follow me. Link in the description below. So this is my first YouTube video. So welcome and Happy New Year, because it is the new year. And I hope that you enjoy. So before we get started, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and don't forget to click that notification bell. That way you can be notified every time I do post a new video, since all my videos will be on this channel now. So let's go ahead and unbox this beautiful deck. I'm actually really excited because this deck is really unique in the concept, in like upright and reversal, so I'm like really excited. It is called the Revelations Tarot. It's by Zach Wong. It is published by Llewellyn. So in Canada it retails for I think like $40 something, and then in the US, as you can see, it retails for $29.99. So obviously it's about $30. It's obviously cheaper in the US. I picked up my copy on Amazon and I did pick it up on sale. So I believe I spent $35 on it. So I think I saved about $5, which is still good. Any money, even if it's a penny, honestly, saving money is amazing. Especially as we all know, tarot decks can be very expensive. So yes, especially if you buy a lot of decks like I do. So yeah, so I'm super excited to unbox this. So we can go ahead and read the back. So the back says body, mind, and spirit, divination / tarot. So unmasked reflections. So if you've ever stood on your head or tried on someone else's glasses, you know that there's more than one way to look at the same situation. Sometimes seeing things from a new perspective opens up avenues and possibilities you might never have considered otherwise. So the Revelations Tarot does just that. Beautifully rendered in a vibrant style reminiscent of stained glass, this intriguing deck showcases fully reversible cards. Turn a card around and you'll get a clear picture of the energy indicated by its reversal. So this is like a box kit. Obviously, if you've bought decks from Llewellyn before, or if you're looking to buy a deck from Llewellyn, a lot of their decks, not all their decks, but a lot of their decks come in like this gift box type of set, which I really like because it's a hard box. So you know that anything inside won't get damaged during transit, which is pretty good, especially if you buy it online. So it says that it's complete interpretations for each card in the deck in both upright and reverse positions, and 4 different card layouts designed to answer your questions about love, luck, and life. So suitable for beginners, yet innovative enough to delight experienced readers. The Revelations Tarot will turn your life upside down. So the guidebook is 216 pages. So we're going to go ahead and open it. So it is a hinge with a magnet side, so it'll go back on it. So this is what the inside looks like. Then we have a ribbon to take out the box, or to take out the book rather, and the cards. So I'll go ahead and take that off. So the box did come plastic wrapped, and the cards were also plastic wrapped. I just took off the plastic before filming. I'll just put this over here. That way I wouldn't have to like bring scissors and do all that shenanigans, because no one's got time for that. So cards, look at the backs. Ooh, I love that. It is gloss. Llewellyn's decks are always have a gloss to them. I don't think I own one Llewellyn deck that's matte. Yeah, no, I don't. So there is a gloss, so you'll see. my ring light that is not on. It just goes in the stand that I have. And then we have the guidebook. Try to get in frame here. It's a big book. Is there anything written on the back? Okay. So let's just get this a little closer. So a mirror for the soul. Tarot cards are much like mirrors rather. They reflect to us an image of reality, but not reality itself. If a mirror is dusty, we cannot see ourselves clearly. If it is very old, it may be warped and reflect a distorted image. If we are struggling with our own inner demons, what we see in the mirror may be very different from the way others see us, which makes total sense, simple psychology, honestly. One of the challenges in any tarot reading is to examine the many possible shades of meaning for each card and arrive at an accurate and constructive interpretation. We must gaze into the tarot's mirror and form our own picture of the reading. With fully realized artwork in both upright and reversed positions, the Revelations Tarot is utterly unique in its design and its ability to bring light and clarity to the murky world of the subconscious. So each character portrayed in the major arcana wears a mask, indicating the archetypal qualities of the majors. So the minor arcana cards are expressions of the 4 elements, so earth, air, fire, and water, and convey these qualities in vibrant depictions of magicians, warriors, mermaids, and other mythic creatures that help you turn tarot readings into rich narratives telling the story of your life. Ooh, so is there going to be mermaids in this deck? Ooh, I haven't looked at the cards or anything like that, so I have no idea what to expect. But there's some example cards here like that. It's interesting. These babies, though, on the cover scare me. I shall see what these cards are going to look like. So let's just take a look at the book first. Table of contents. That's it. Very short table of contents. Okay, so we just have the preface, and major, minor, and then spreads. Very simple. Okay. Wow, that's it. There's no introduction, no nothing. Usually, guidebooks will have like a full introduction, explaining what tarot is, how you do tarot, how you choose a deck. But this, no, goes right into the cards. I love that, but for a beginner that might not understand everything, might be a little, they might have a little harder time maybe. Just jumping right into it, I mean. Okay, so we have the major. And then it goes right into the card. So it shows the card. It has a few sentences about the card, what it symbolizes, what it represents in terms of the situation. Then we have reversed. So this is the upright then. Upright meaning. Then we have the reversed. So the card. Then we have just regular meaning of the card, representing an individual and a situation. Then we have images and symbolism. So upright and then reverse. And then reverse again. This is still part of the reversal. Okay, so we have upright and then reversed. Okay, and I'm assuming it has that for every card. That's going to be my assumption. Yeah. So let's look at the minors, though, because I want to see if the minors are laid out the same way. Okay. Judgment. World. Okay, minors. So it looks like we're going to be starting with the cups. Ooh. Okay, so we have some numerology here. Numerology for the minors plus the court cards. That's cool. I like that. Okay, so what does the cups hold? Okay, so we have sentence, and then what it embodies. Participation. I'm just trying to see how this is structured now. Okay, so I guess the second one was a situation. So meaning and then situation, I guess. And then meaning and then situation, and then we have symbology. Okay. So it's less information than, well, this one has a little bit more in symbology. It feels like it's less information in the meanings. So it doesn't, there's no, yeah, so I guess it's a little bit less information than the majors. The majors have a bit more. Okay, let's look at the spreads though. I know I saw a thing about spreads, so let's go to the back. Okay, let's see, where are those spreads? Ooh, I found one. Okay, spreads. We have the past, present, future spread, which is a typical, very common 3-card spread, honestly. Then we have the 4-element spread. Okay, so north, which is fire, intuition, east, which is air and thought, south, which is earth and sensation, and then west, which is water and feelings. I like that. That's very interesting. So the card should be laid out like the points of a compass, one in each direction. This is a short reflective spread used to determine the areas of focus on within the self. Ooh, I think I'm going to do this. I like that very much, actually. I think I'm going to do that. And then I'll post it on my Instagram. So if you're not following me, link in the description. And then we have like a 7-day spread. Monday, the past. Tuesday, the present. Wednesday, hidden influences, hopes, fears, expectations. Thursday's obstacles to overcome areas of conflict. Then we have Friday, the environment, outside influences, and what should be done. And then Sunday, possible outcome. That's interesting. I like that because that would be interesting for a week ahead spread. Okay, maybe I'll do that for week ahead spread that I'll film and post, because that would be really interesting, I think. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Okay, think about that. Okay, and then we have the horoscope spread. Love those. That's what I did for my year ahead for this year. Resources and money. Okay. Then Gemini is communications, Cancer is home, Leo is pleasure, romance, creativity. Virgo is health and work, Libra is partnerships, Scorpio is sex, death, and money. Sagittarius is far horizons. And then we have Capricorn for career, Aquarius is friends, and Pisces is what is hidden. So hidden fears, unconscious wishes, limitations, blocks, secrets, and repressed feelings and thoughts. Oh, and then it goes into the advertisements for Llewellyn. A free catalog. Interesting. I don't think that's free. Okay. Okay. And then it's advertising other decks that they have. The Shadowscapes, Robin Wood Tarot. That's cool. My mom might like that. The Tarot of Vampires. Mystic Fairy Tarot. This is on my wish list to get. Really want this deck, honestly. Gilded Tarot. I want this, but I want the Royale version because this version, I hate the borders. Not a fan of the borders, honestly. Okay, so that was the book. Now, I'm going to go through the cards, and then after we'll shuffle and then pick a card, and I will read everything that's in the book so you know what it is, upright and reversed. Okay, so we're going to take our time with the cards. So we have the Fool. So this is upright. So, Fool. There's a butterfly. Feels like there's mountains, maybe. This is sun, I'm assuming. There seems to be like a baby in the middle. Maybe a flower. So maybe this signifies birth. Birth in the middle. And then reversed, there's like, I don't know, a person there. There's like these little, those things we used to do in school. Little people that like are an accordion, so they're like holding hands. And I think this is the moon. It's really interesting. I'm definitely going to read the guidebook, like the entire guidebook, just so I can see what the author says about everything. So I could get better an idea. Okay, this is the Magician. So we have the wand. There's a sword here. The cup is in the Magician's hand. They seem to be pouring out what's in the cup, though. Where is the Pentacle? Oh, Pentacle is on the crown, I guess. And then obviously we have the infinity sign. So cup is full here, which is pretty interesting. So maybe using resources to manifest desires, and then here you've already manifested what you were desiring, maybe. That's how I'm seeing that at the moment. Then we have the High Priestess. That's really nice. She looks like she's wearing some kind of, I don't know, armor or something. There's like women back here. I don't know if you can see that if I focus. There's like women. They look like spirits, maybe. It's very interesting. And then for the reversal, that's really interesting. There's like a bunch of faces, like right here. It's really cool. I'm gonna have to start a journal for this one and really go through every single card and like write down everything I see because there's so much detail. Then we have the Empress. That's really interesting. It's like growth and abundance. There's like grain, wheat and whatnot. A lot of leaves. There's a waterfall here, I think. A lot of greenery. stars. There's a world in the middle. And a lot of the time, the Empress represents Gaia, so Mother Earth. So she's the Mother of Earth. A lot of the time, not always though. It depends on the artist or author. But when reversal though, it looks more decay-like. Like there's like nothing. There's like a lot of cracks. I don't know if, let's see if I do that. I don't know if that's a tree behind her. She looks like she's trying to hide, maybe. It's really interesting. I'm like really loving this deck so far because it's so detailed. There's like so much that you can see in the imagery. So we have the Emperor here. There's like, I don't know if this is supposed to be like a city or something, maybe mountains or something. There's like that, and then here there's like a lot of thunder and whatnot. And then reversed, there's like all these people doing the same motion. So like I don't know if they're spirits or like him represented multiple times. It's very interesting. Then we have the Hierophant. This makes sense as imagery. Literally always looks like a priest usually. Not always, but usually. Majority of the time. Interesting. It's very different. Like his staff is different. The thing that he's holding is different. Here he has keys. So for me, that symbolizes like the key of knowledge, the key of wisdom, someone who knows a lot and can pass keys on to someone else, pretty much. But in the reversal, I don't know. There's a different staff here. No keys though. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Then we have the Lovers. Looks like there's an angel around them, or like bringing them together. And then reversed is different. Reversed looks more like passion. The wings are different too. They look more like bat wings. Interesting. It's like the differences in the relationship. This one's more passionate. I think I might do an updated video once I use it more, since this is like the first time I'm unboxing this. I haven't used it yet. So once I get used to the deck, maybe I'll do like an update. We have the Chariot here. This person is on a chariot with seahorses. I think that's a seahorse. Or some kind of sea dragon or something. And then they're like, look like they're gonna fight each other. This guy looks like some evil villain, and he's like, "Mwahaha, fight, My evil dragons. Like, look at that. I swear he looks like he's up to no good. I love it. Oh my god. It reminds me of those shows, those cartoon shows from like so long ago. If you're born in the 90s, like those really old shows and weird villains, you're like, Mwahaha. And then they get defeated. Until next time, kind of thing. Yeah, that guy reminds me of that. I love this strength card. This is so nice. I like the lines in the middle, but the detail over here is so beautiful. It's so nice. Okay. Reversed. So not having strength, she looks sad, like she's crying. And then there's a door here. But maybe that's not a door. Maybe it's a coffin, maybe? I wonder though. Okay, I need to read the, let me read the, I want to know. I'm curious what that is. Okay, the book. Let me look in the book what it says, because I'm honestly really curious. Okay, reversal. Yeah, okay. Courage has deserted her. She cries in despair and fears for herself. But the thing is, what is she crying over? So, lost hope due to defeat. She's lost touch with, well, in this case, her inner strength, but it can represent a man as well. It can represent anyone, really. It doesn't really matter. Let's just say this person has lost touch with their inner strength instead of his or her. But I want to know what she's crying over. Is that a coffin? Or is it a door that's closed? I don't know. It could be either or, honestly. It could be that a door has closed, and she let her fears get in the way. So the door is now closed, and she's crying over that. Or maybe she lost someone and that's a coffin. I don't know. Honestly, I have no clue. But either way, the sense of loss is there, though, just by her crying. So you can really tell that. Okay, then we have the Hermit. So I love the traditional, he has some kind of lantern of some sort. He has a staff here also. The staff has a snake on it. I don't know if you can see that. There's a snake on this staff. And then obviously there's a middle portion that looks like the world. And then if you turn it around, he looks more guarded to himself. More guarded. Reserved, maybe. It's very interesting. No snake, though, because the snake is on the other side. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, then we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a guy. He's so funny looking. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Obviously, there's a figure here, like a person, maybe an angel, maybe. And there's something on this side. Some kind of bird, maybe a phoenix. It's not red, though, but it could be a phoenix, maybe. Right there. It's definitely some kind of bird. And then we have this middle portion that has like different words or letters, maybe Hebrew letters or something. He's Egyptian. And then we have the Page of Wands. So I love the traditional, he has some kind of lantern of some sort. He has a staff here also. The staff has a snake on it. I don't know if you can see that. There's a middle portion that has like different words or letters, maybe Hebrew letters or something. He's Egyptian. Well, he looks Egyptian anyway, by what he's wearing. Then we have, what do we have here? We have a lion on this side. A ram, maybe? Goat? I don't know what this is. And then I don't know what's going on with this guy. He's a very funny looking face. Like, what is going on? I don't know, but it's very scary. Very scary. Then we have Justice. So I love this. Okay, so Justice is balanced in the upright position. So you see the scales are both upright, right? They're like equal. But in the reversal, they're unbalanced, which is really interesting. Then also in the upright, you have this sword and it has a lot of like rays on it, but in the reversal, you don't have that. There's like a clock or pieces of a clock here, very, very steampunk-esque, in my opinion. I love how the feather weighs more than whatever. There's probably nothing in there. Feathers don't even weigh that much. I'm pretty sure a feather wouldn't even do that, but okay. But yeah, imbalance, balance, imbalance. That's cool. I love that. Because a lot of the time in like Justice cards, majority of the time, if there is a scale, like a balance scale, they're usually equal. They're usually always equal, honestly. But in my opinion, they shouldn't always be equal, though. Like, I don't think they should be equal if they're depicted. There should be some kind of imbalance in the photo. That way, you know, what you're trying to achieve is balance. But anyway, that's just me. That's just my opinion. And then we have the Hanged Man. And then, okay, so in the sense of Hanged Man, which would be the reversed? Because usually the Hanged Man, his head is downward. Hmm. This person looks like they're asking for something. Again, there's like those weird family craft things that we used to do. Why is there people here? That's so creepy. Oh wait, there's people here too, right there. So there's some people there. These two are really creepy looking. Oh my god. I love this deck though. So strange. There's also a lot of coins everywhere. I just noticed that, honestly. I don't know. I really love this. Then we have Death. This is Hindu god, I believe, right? Which god, I have no idea. Not familiar. But he has a huge Sith, right? Is that how it's pronounced, Sith? And then in the reversal, there's a baby. In terms of being reborn, transforming. That's a very, very ugly ass baby, though. Oh my god. Ugh. Very scary looking baby. Maybe it looks like it's something out of a horror movie, honestly. Very creepy. But yeah, all about transformation, change. Really interesting. I don't know which god this is. Pretty sure he's a god in the Hinduism. Then we have Temperance. That's interesting. The headpiece, the headpiece here is interesting looking. There's like a smoke And then the face is different here. Face is very strange. There's like all these things. And there's some kind of animal here, maybe? Very interesting, I have to say. A lot of coins in the middle. There's like these two people tied up, which is a little odd, in my opinion. There's like a burning building back here. Obviously, it's about like, you know, greed, material possessions. Yeah, so this is like trying to let, like not giving in. And this is what someone gave in, I'm guessing. But there's like thunder and stuff here, lightning or something. There's some chains back here too. Very interesting. There's a face in the fire here. Very interesting, I have to say. Very, very interesting. Okay, then we have the tower. So there is lightning. So this is like change is coming, things are happening, it's going to be sudden and whatnot. And this is like the change happened. There's no resisting it, pretty much. It's like after the change, we've accepted the change, we've accepted what's going on. Even if it was sudden, we accept it, is how I'm seeing that. We have the star. So very traditional for the star. She's pouring water. There's a bunch of stars. I love how there's doves. I don't do you usually see doves in the star? I don't think so. But then again, could be wrong. I don't know. I guess it depends on the deck. But I'm trying to think of like the original Rider-Waite-Smith. I don't remember seeing doves, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments if the original has doves in it. But there's doves in this one. This is really different compared to that. Doesn't even have the same hair color anymore. It's very interesting. And we have the moon. Okay, so we have the fish. We have fairies in this one. Fairies. The moon. The moon is usually about like intuition, but also like looking at yourself. So like looking at your own reflection. But like the reflection in this case is the mermaids. So I don't know if that's like the same thing. It's interesting. Oh yes, the sun card. The babies in this scare me. Oh my god, these babies. What is going on with the babies? The babes are scary looking in this deck, I have to say. Oh my lord. I find this very traditional of a sun card though. Okay, these babies are more cupids, like cupids, but even still, very scary looking. I wouldn't want these to shoot an arrow at me, that's for sure. Whew. Very scary. Then we have Judgment. Honestly, I feel like this is very typical of a Judgment card, really. So, embracing embracing rebirth, embracing, everything that has gone on in your life, rather than the reversal, which is really, resisting rebirth and not accepting everything that has gone on in your life, is what I think. Okay, last major card, we have the World. Very typical with the wreath, I have to say. We have the snakes in the middle. And then obviously we have the different animals all around. Is a man and that a woman? I don't know. There's two people. I'm curious about this card though. What does it say in the book? And the World. Doesn't say. It does not say in the book what's going on here. Well, it does say what is going on, but I don't know if this is like the same person or if it's two different people, is what I mean, in terms of what's going on. That's what it doesn't say. Okay, majors are done. Now we're going into cups. Okay, very typical Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. Yeah, focusing on relationships. And then an issue in a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic either. So the majority of the time it is, but it doesn't have to be. This kind of looks like Ariel and then Ursula. The facial expression changes. One is maybe fearful or unhappy, and then the other one's happy in the reversal position. Five of Cups. Yeah, Five of Cups is all about loss. So focusing too much on the past and what you had, rather than focusing on the future and what you can have. We have the Six of Cups. Act of kindness. And then whatever the opposite is. So the back, I'm just noticing now, but like the back and the front is different. Like the feeling of it is different. So I know there's a bit of like a gloss, but it feels different. I don't know if there's like, I don't know if it's like different cardstock or what, compared to like the backings. Like the back is different than the front. It feels different. It feels more matte, and this feels more glossy. I don't know how to describe it. Then having too many choices. compared to getting all the choices. All the choices being good and then not knowing what's good, what's bad. Interesting. We have 8 of Cups. I really do love this deck. It's super interesting. I'm excited to like get more into it and like really use it more. It's interesting. The expressions are different. He looks so surprised. Oh my god, the faces of these people. They're so funny. 10 of Cups. Yeah, so 10 of Cups is like a celebration card. Then the reversal, not so much. Loss. Loss, maybe. Okay, then we have the Page of Cups. Very traditional with the fish. We have the Knight. Love the seahorse in the background. Yes. Then we have the Queen. Interesting. Oh. Then we have the King. He looks more discouraged here, maybe. Here he looks confident. Here he doesn't look so confident. Then we're going into the Pentacles. So the cups were all mermaids or mermaid related or like ocean related. So I wonder what the Pentacles will be. 2 of Pentacles. Overwhelmed. So 3 of Pentacles usually, for me, I think it's more about working together. But I only see one person working. And that's probably why this person's sleeping on the job. Sleeping on the job. So being frugal with your money, whereas spending your money, woo! Look at this guy's face. This guy is like so excited to be spending those 2 giant gold coins. Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles. People look like robots or something. I don't know. What did the back of the book said again? Depictions of magicians, warriors, mermaids, and other mythic characters. Interesting. So 6 of Pentacles is usually about generosity and giving to others. So like in both ways they look happy though. So what does the book say? Six of Pentacles. Okay, so his generosity is in abundance. He gives freely to all who need. He throws money around without a care or worry. He knows not what he is doing because he is silly and extravagant. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is him being silly and extravagant. Interesting. And the Seven of Pentacles. My favorite card, the one that I feel represents me the most, is the Eight of Pentacles, because it's all about hard work. And I'm a very hardworking person, so it's all about hard work. Yeah, this is interesting. To me, this is like the cyborg, cyborg type of suit. Yeah, so here everything is like growing and flourishing. Things are like going well, and then like in the reverse, not so much. Like you see all the vines, but they have no leaves on them. They look like they're dying. It's very interesting. Yeah. Being taken care of. You know that nothing needs to be worried about. That your family is set. But in this side, not so much. We have the Page. The Knight. I love the horse. I'm guessing these are the warriors, actually. But they look like cyborgs. So I don't know. Cyborg. Like, honestly, they look like robots. I don't know. The King. Okay, now we have swords. Okay, what's this now? Or maybe these are the warriors. It's a balancing act. Yeah, Three of Swords. This is a nice heartbreak card because usually, traditionally, you know, most artists will have like the heart with the three swords in it. This is a really interesting heartbreak, loss, grieving card. That face, though. Why does this look like that guy from Avengers? The guy there that stole the glove or stole all the crystals, or I don't even know the guy's name, honestly. Why does it look like him? Creepy. Love it. Love it. Honestly. Rest, relaxation. No idea. Then we have the Five Swords. This guy looks really worried. He's like, oh shit, I forgot to close the stove. That's what his face reminded me of. Wait, did I close the stove? It's Too funny. Six of Swords. This is like a reflection. It's a reflection in the water, and the reversal is a reflection looking back at you. That's what it looks like to me. It's very nice. I really like this card, actually. Really love this card. Oh, yes. Okay. Seven of Swords. The trickster, the thief, the liar. Look at him. All sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneak. He got away with it. Look how happy he is that he got away with it, though. Honestly. Okay, I love this. Okay, Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped, but you're not trapped. You're trapped within your own thoughts. So you're allowing your thoughts to get the better of you. But you have the resources to actually get out of that mindset. And that's what the reversed is. You just have to take off your own blindfold because you're not even tied that tight to begin with. Love this. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, my favorite card in this deck. Favorite card in this deck. We have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is usually the nightmare card in most decks. Pushing past the nightmare, pushing past your fears, is what I'm getting from this right here. This vibe, this moment. Okay, Ten of Swords. Very typical of a Ten of Swords. You know, they're on your back. This one is on the front. On the front. This is interesting, actually. That's an interesting card. Okay, we have the Page here. And we have the Knight. Love how he's on a horse here. Because the, what was the first one? The Cups? Was he on a horse in the Cups? I don't think so. Now I want to go back and check. Now this is going to bother me. I know there was a horse in the, yeah, Pentacles, he had a horse, but he wasn't on a horse. And then for the Cups, was he on a horse in the Cups? No, he had a seahorse next to him. Seahorse next to him. Okay. Because usually they're depicted on horses, that's why. So I couldn't recall. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. King of Swords. The King. And now we have the last suit, which is the Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. That's interesting. Looks like they're going into a hole. What does the book say about this one? Four of Wands. Okay, upright. So like this. It is stability and harmony can be found amongst the endless planes of life. Then reversed is there will be instability through radical change as life breaks away from itself. That's interesting. That's interesting because like it looks like it's going into a hole. So like I don't know if this is like supposed to depict the change, radical change that's taking place. Yeah, maybe. And then we have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Being triumphant in some way. Here there's a horse. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Interesting. And then we have the Nine of Wands. And the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands I usually see as a movement card, but also more like moving towards something better or some kind of change or some kind of transformation, but also the fact that you need to because there's sometimes where it depicts like someone like hauling a lot of like all the Ten of Wands. I also think of it as like weighing yourself down, so moving towards a change that like takes a load off of you in a sense. But I'm not getting that here, so I don't know. Then we have the Page of Wands. She seems very happy. I could say that. She looks very badass here. It's two different chicks, but very badass. We have the Knight of Wands. He has a dragon instead of a horse. This guy really loves to live life on the edge, riding a dragon. A dragon serpent dragon. Then we have a Queen of Wands. It's a dragon eye there. Khaleesi, Game of Thrones. Lastly, King of Wands. Interesting. Same thing. An eye from a dragon. Cool. Okay, let's shuffle the cards. Let's see how they shuffle and shuffle them. Yeah, they shuffle nice because the top is glossy, so they just slide. Cardstock is typical Llewellyn cardstock, honestly. I have no problems with their cardstock. I like it. So it's is bendy. Moves. But I don't have a problem with it. I'm okay with their cardstock, honestly. I'm not good at bridge shuffling, so I'm not even going to try that. But they should be fine to bridge shuffle because their cardstock is always the same. So, yeah. Okay, the Two of Wands fell out. So, let me find that in the book. And I shall read you the Two of Wands. If I can find it in the book first. Here we go. Two of Wands. So, upright. He channels the energy between the two wands to bring forth a creation based on synthesis. That's what's going on here. The Two of Wands signifies a point where creative energies are brought together to flourish and produce. This card foretells prosperity in partnerships and production. This card foretells, I already read that, the partnering of talents will generate not only a stimulating environment, but also help challenge the partners to achieve higher goals. In a situation, this card heralds a prosperous partnership, venture, or merger of any sort. It also shines positively on the purchase of new investments and properties, along with other matters dealing with money. So that was the upright. It's starting to get dark now, so yes, upright. Okay. I'll read the reversal. So reversed, he blocks his own energy, holding back all the potential he possesses. Okay. The reversed of this card implies that the energies are blocked by oneself. There may be external issues affecting the chance or possibility for a fruitful partnership. This card also advises looking within to find what may be the cause of this to allow oneself to move on. It also says that the reverse meaning does not look favorable upon situations involving partnerships or joint ventures. Prosperity is delayed by blockages and unwillingness to cooperate. External forces such as lack of funds, restricting regulations, or a lack of support may cause the chances of prosperity to be difficult or slim. So that was the reversed. And then it also talks about like images and symbology. So I guess the wands has to do with wizards, according to this symbology and whatnot. So the wizard in this card conjures an ethereal dragon above him. So there's a dragon somewhere. Okay. The dragon is the embodiment of fire and wisdom, which makes sense because the wands are fire. The glowing sphere above him is the focus of energy he generates to give birth to the dragon and much more. Okay. The elements swirl around the sphere, illustrating his command over them. This dramatic display shares his creative abilities in controlling and combining the raw energies around him. Okay. So on the reverse, it says the wizard holds the wands down to block their energy from escaping. The ethereal dragon above him fades slowly. Okay. As the elements around him disperse. So the wizard's energies are low or blocked, causing the slow dissipation of his creation. His hair flows wildly in the winds, indicating the loss of control he has over the elements. That's interesting. Let me just focus on that. That's interesting. And then it says color, glowing scarlet and reds are associated with Aries. So the colors in here are associated with Aries. That's cool. I actually like this. I find the images and symbology and whatnot very informative. And it does give you quite a bit of information on the card for upright and reversed. Obviously, this is like not always like traditional. It's not traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. So if someone is a beginner, I would highly suggest having, if this is a deck that someone is interested in, having this deck alongside with like a basic Rider-Waite-Smith deck. That way you can learn basic meanings and imagery that's associated with the Rider-Waite-Smith, as well as learning something new like this. But you can also like compare the two as well and how different they are in a sense, but also in the sense of how similar they are as well, which is, I find interesting. Okay, so that was the Revelations Tarot. So I do thank you so much for joining me and watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I do have so many more videos coming, since I'll only be posting videos on this channel now instead of my Instagram. So previously I was posting all my videos on Instagram, but now I'll only be posting videos here. So I do thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notifications, so click that bell so you can be notified when I post a new video. And if you have this deck, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below what you thought of it when you first unboxed it, and like what your opinion of it is as well. And if you don't have this deck, what do you think? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. So just like add comments. I will be responding to all the comments, because that's what I love doing. Honestly, I do that on my Instagram. I'm going to do that here too. So if you have a comment, please pop it in there, and hopefully I'll get to yours, and we can have a little chat in the comments. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish everyone a wonderful day.